On a quiet street in a small town, a woman discovered a tiny fox wandering alone, clearly lost and hungry. Its fur was matted, its eyes were wary, but a faint spark of hope still glimmered within them. The woman stopped so as not to frighten the wild animal. She watched it silently, trying to understand what had happened. As the fox slowly moved on, the woman, holding her breath, quietly followed it, step by step, as if afraid to shatter the fragile trust that had just begun to form between them. However, thanks to its sharp hearing, the fox quickly realized that someone was following it. It warily turned its head, but instead of running away, it took a few steps towards the woman. Its gaze was not wild or frightened, rather, it expressed exhaustion and a plea for help. This struck the woman to the core. She crouched down to be on its level and quietly reached out her hand. To her surprise, the fox did not flinch. It allowed her to approach, as if sensing a kind-hearted person before it. And so began the story of their incredible friendship. Touched by this sign of trust, the woman carefully picked up the fox and brought it home. She gave it a name, Rusty, after its red fur that shimmered like gold in the sun. In the warm house, the fox quickly settled in. At first, it hid under the furniture, then it began to come out, curious about every corner, until one day it fell asleep, curled up at her feet. The woman's family happily welcomed the new resident. The children were delighted, and even the old dog showed patience and curiosity. Every day, Rusty grew bolder and more playful. He loved being petted and often fell asleep on the sofa with his muzzle on his mistress's lap. His cheerful antics and endless energy filled the house with laughter and joy. Months passed, and the little fox grew into a beautiful, strong animal with thick orange-red fur and a white-tipped tail, like a painter's brush. His paws, as if clad in little boots, gave him a special charm. He became not just a pet, he became a full-fledged member of the family. The woman often walked him in the mornings, and passers-by would stop and smile, amazed at how tame and affectionate he was. Rusty gratefully accepted human care, and his eyes shone with a trust that money can't buy. It seemed he understood that fate had once given him a second chance, and now he lived to return love for love.